Welcome to Life, Death, and the Law, presented by the law firm of Deason, Garner, and Hansen, hosted by attorneys Shawn Garner and Adam Hansen.
I've never had anything done before, actually, to be honest. I've never broken a bone or anything like that. And the closest thing I had was in my senior year in football. I dislocated my elbow, but they just numbed it. I had an option. I was in the emergency room, and they asked, do you want local here under your armpit to numb your left arm while we try and fix this, or put you all the way out? And I said, just numb my arm. So that was the only thing I've had, and that was when I was a senior in high school. And they just, yanked on it, hit it and stuff, and popped back into place. This was different. They wheeled me back, and they put a thing on my face and said, take a couple breaths, calm down. Yeah. And that's
Jessica
the last I remember.
Calling me and making sure that, I had all of the life insurance policies out, ready to go.
That's true. Yeah, I forgot about all those life insurance policies.
So, she said, will a pillow do it if he's, pretty much out of it? And I said, you might want to go a little bit like the whole mattress on this guy.
And that's another thing to bring up for you that are out there, not only is the federal government wanting to know about your businesses, your LLCs. You've got to report by the end of the year if you had an LLC before 2024. And we'll talk about that later on. We're going to send out a mailer to alert those clients that have LLCs here in the state of Arizona of what they need to do. But in addition to that, if you're a business owner and you have partners, it's really smart to have cross life insurance policies to compensate the other partner in case one of you passes away.
Yeah, they call it key employee insurance. And so if somebody that's contributing a lot to your business passes away, your business is going to suffer significantly, and it could even put you under. So if you don't have life insurance to carry you through that tough time, then that could be the end of it for your business. So that's a really good plan to have, and as well as a succession plan. It's required by the ethics portion of the bar that you have to have a contingency plan for attorneys. Although if you're the attorney that dies, I don't know that you're very concerned about being held liable by the ethics committee.
Probably 95% of attorneys have nothing in place. Really, they're concerned about the files and those clients being served after their death. So,
but we do have a succession plan in place. In fact, I was here late last night just reviewing it, not because of your injury, but because Thomas has joined our firm recently, and he's part of our succession plan. And so if something happens to one or both of us, we often travel together, then we have a third tier backup plan. So all of our files, we do a very consistent filing and consistency in the way that we plan. So Thomas is trained to pick up anywhere where we left off.
Absolutely. And the thing is you and I went into business together, Shawn. I didn't go into business with Brittany, your wife, and you didn't go into business with Jessica, my wife. And so if you were to pass away, or I was to pass away, these life insurance policies provide a way for basically a buyout to happen.
Yeah.
So that spouse is out of the business. The remaining partner, the surviving partner, has a financial means of buying out that spouse. So you're not in business with that spouse, and everything goes on hunky-dory, right? That's the goal.
That's the idea. Yeah. Not only that, but you do want to have the other logistical parts of the business, how the files are run, where they're kept, how you operate and do your intake with your clients. And this applies not just for law firms, but obviously for doctors, for dentists, for any professionals, construction companies, that they need to have somebody that understands how to operate the books, where the client lists are, where the material and the vendors come from, so the business can continue. Because you'd hate for, a lot of times the entire family depends on that, and a lot of the family works for the business, and if the key person has all that information just in their head, then that business can go under just with one accident.
I think that's a common misstep by most business owners.
If you have questions or want to know more about something that was discussed today, please call the law firm of Deason, Garner, and Hansen at 928-783-4575 or visit yumaestateplanning.com.